Okay, guys. Yeah, as I was saying, is that's when it just became like I'm focused. This is what I want to do. I'm focused. No more games. No more. Nothing's gonna stop me at this point. And I just became like obsessed with it, and that's when I can say that I start honing my skills in a sense of like, pulling from this, pulling from that course, pulling from this course that I took, pulling from that courses that I took, and I put it all in one big punch bowl and I mixed it up and I made my own trading style, which is what it is today because it was just a bunch of other things that make sense to me, and I made it my own. And I didn't follow nobody's calls or follow nobody's trading plan because that stuff, guys, it never works in the long run. You cannot follow pretty much follow something you never created. You just can't. It's hard to follow something you didn't create in a sense because you didn't build it. So how are you going to believe it? You have to believe in your trading plan. You have to believe what you're doing. You have to know that this is have a high probability of being a successful trading plan, because without that you're gonna have are gonna freeze up on trades. Trust me, I've been there. I've been where I thought this was the trading plan, and it wasn't my trading plan, and I froze up. So, but sorry to go off on that, but other than that, about 2012, that's when it really started hitting me. In 2013, what I did was I moved because at this time, my fiance mother passed. Um, and we said, okay, there's nothing holding us back. So we moved to New York. It was 2000 beginning. No, it was March 2013, and we've been living in New York. As I live in New York now, and when I first got here, trading was the only thing I did. That was the way we survived. She didn't really make any money. She does hair, so she didn't really make any money, and trading was the only way we survived. It's the only way, and I was loving it, and I got to a point. It was end of 2013. I just got to a point where my size of my trades was stagnant. I wasn't getting bigger, so I just started figuring out ways how to get big, like how to get into the 50s and 60s and 20s and 30s and those amount of contracts, because I knew that's the next step to become great. So I feel like around that time, 2000 into 2013, in the beginning of 2014, I just started like just doing uncharacteristic things, like getting too big and losing, and it was just messing with me mentally. Like it really was. It shook me mentally a little bit. So, all in all, I still had a good 2012. I had a good 2013, and 14 was going okay. I mean, I was a little shaky because I'm trying to transition to a bigger trader, and it just wasn't going. And at this time, I just started to feel it was like, I would say 2014. It was probably like May, June. I started to feel the pressure a little bit, like because I'm struggling a little bit because I'm trying to pick my size up, and I'm taking big losses, and I'm like, wow. So I'm feeling the pressure, because I'm living in New York City now. So there's bills, it's expensive to live here, and I'm just feeling the pressure. And I happened to go to one of these networking events. I just went to a networking event, and TD Ameritrade was there. And the one when I network, I just talked to everybody, and I was talking to him, and we just talked, and um, tell him a little about myself, how I trade, and he was very intrigued by me trading, and he said, you know what, I have a great position for you. And I said, I said, before you say anything, I don't want to become a financial advisor for TD Ameritrade or a broker. I already did that, done that. Don't want to do it. I love trading. He said, no, 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 no. He said, it's a different position. He said, I guarantee you're going to get to trade. I said, last time a broker told me that when I became a financial advisor, he told me that. He said, no, but we're a discount broker. He said, I will promise you would get to download our software on your computer screen, and you can trade all day. And I said, okay. So now I'm intrigued, because at this point I'm trying to raise my size, and I'm feeling the pressure. And if anybody who really traded before, once you start to feel the pressure of performing, because you have bills and everything's piling up, it affects your trading. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, I'll listen. I just don't want to give up my trading. So now he said, I got a position for you. I'm not going to say the bank that I work for, but he said, you can be a banker at this particular branch, and it's very slow. You're not going to have too many customers, and you get to trade pretty much all day, and you get a nice salary, and you only deal with investments and mortgages. That's it. All you do, people come in, they want to talk mortgages and investments, they talk to you. If they want to open up something else and do something else, a CD or something, they go talk to someone else. I said, seriously? He said, yeah. So he actually went on an interview with me with the branch manager, and and come to find out, my branch manager right now he was an ex trader that he traded in the late '90s, early 2000s, in that era with the spreads. You can make money just on spreads. He traded in that era, so he was like, "Yeah, I'm all for you trading. Just as long as you do your job and hit your numbers, you can trade." And that was probably, I got that job in 2000, like August, and from there my trading really took off. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why it really took off is because the pressure to perform now is gone, because I have a great situation. I can sit at my desk and trade all day and have a great salary coming in. So there's no pressure to perform. Whether I make money today or not, my bills are going to be paid. And now I'm engaged. So now I really start, I was just thinking like, oh, wow, I have to really get serious. So right now I'm a profitable trader. I've been a profitable trader for the last 3 years. So like I think it's KP. You were asking about, if you're rich and you don't want to give back. No, I'm just a trader that I want to share my experiences, share what I feel that will help other traders get better, and learn from traders, that are trading now. Because once you can always learn from someone. And I don't have a huge ego where I think I know it all, because I don't know it all. And do I have bad trading days? Of course. Do I have great trading days? All the time. Um, I'm just looking to get better. I'm profitable. Like if I wanted to, I actually can quit my job right now and just trade. And I'll still be fine. I'll still have a decent living. But I love my job. I love what I do, and I get to trade, and I get to trade really with a free conscience, with a free mind, and everybody in my branch, they know what I do. The customers know what I do. So it's even customers that won't talk to me if they sense that I'm in a trade. They would wait and say, I thought you were in a trade. That's amazing to me. So I have a really good situation at my job. I have no pressure to perform. My trading's going great, and I just feel like ET, as a community, this is a great community because it started here too. I learned a lot from a lot of traders here. I just feel like it's an attitude where people always feel like, now if I can't do it, you can't do it, and that's not true. And everybody feels like they know the only way to trade. There's so many different ways to trade. There's so many different ways to make money in the market. You just have to pick it, and you have to believe it, and you have to go after it. You can't let no one tell you that you can't do it, because you can do it, because I did it. You can't let no one tell you you can't, because if you let people tell you you can't and you won't, then and you start to believe it, then you already lost before you even started. So I'm here to tell you that I'm living proof that with hard work, dedication, and the determination, that I don't care. I'm not gonna quit until I get to where I want to be. You can do it. If I did it, you do it. I'm not smart or any more smart than anyone else. I'm just a person that found something I love, and I just attacked it full force. And there's been great times, and there's been bad times, and and I'm here just to share my knowledge. And what this video journal is going to do is, I'm going to go over my day. Once I get more comfortable with all this video stuff, I'm going to start recording my live trades. Winners, losers. No shame. I have winners, I have losers, and then on the next video, I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit how I trade. The details on how I trade, just a little bit. I'll give you guys some things about how I trade. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's go on this journey together.